In today's video, we will be going over how to redact documents using AI text analysis and the Anonymize feature with the Watcher. The Watcher feature monitors a specified folder so that when files are added to it, the redaction function applied to that Watcher is performed on the files automatically. This is a great way to save time when using CaseGuard Studio for document redaction. First, let's hover over the Watcher icon on the right side of the workspace and pin it so that the Watcher panel is easily accessible. Next, select the Add Folder to Watch icon at the bottom of the Watcher panel. Here you can name your Watcher. We recommend always using descriptive names so that you know which Watcher does what operation. I will call this one Sales Resumes All PII Anonymous. Use the Browse button to choose an input folder where you will place the documents that you want anonymized and redacted. Use the Browse button again, this time to select an output folder where CaseGuard Studio will place the redacted copies of the documents when it is done performing the redaction operation. Please note that the input and output folders can also be on the cloud, like an S3 bucket or the local network, and not necessarily on your local machine. If you want the option to review the redactions placed for editing purposes, click the Keep History Files for Manual Review button here. With our Watcher named and the input and output folders chosen, select Redact Document from the Operation drop-down menu. Next, click Add. Select Anonymized Document to randomize the file name. This feature is incredibly useful to help remove bias when dealing with documents like resumes, where they are typically named with the full name of the applicant. You are able to customize the prefix for the anonymized documents. For this example, I will use the prefix Summer 23 Internship. There is also the option to add the anonymized file name to the top of each document for easier file recognition. I will check it now to show you how it works. Next, select Perform AI Text Analysis. Choose what language your documents will be in from the drop-down menu. There are over 50 languages available, including English, Spanish, Chinese, and Arabic. I know that all of my documents are in English, so that is what I will choose. Then select what information you want to be detected and redacted. There is a comprehensive list of personally identifiable information, or PII, to choose from, including names, phone numbers, addresses, social security numbers, age, banking information, IP addresses, profanity, and more. You also have the ability to choose Select All. Next, you must choose whether you want to run AI analysis on all of the pages or a selected range of pages. If you know that the documents you will be putting into the Watcher for redaction only have PII on the first 2 pages, you can save time by having CaseGuard only search those 2 pages for information. This will cut down on the time it takes to redact documents. Once you have made your selections, hit Apply. Hit Save, and in the Watcher panel on the right side of your workspace, the Watcher will appear. As you can see, it currently detects 0 files in the input folder. As you add files to the input folder, the Watcher will detect them and display the number of files here. Use the Open Input Folder and Open Output Folder icons to see the Watcher redact in real time. Add the documents you want to redact to the input folder. In the Watcher panel, you will see the software acknowledge that there are now 5 files in the input folder and begin the redaction process. It is worth noting that you are able to add a folder of documents to the Watcher, and when they are redacted, a folder with the same name will appear in the output folder, respecting the file structure. As the documents are redacted, the original files are moved to the Processed folder. In the Watcher output folder, you will see the fully redacted copies of the files added to the input folder. As you can see here, all PII has been redacted from this document, and at the top is the Anonymized label showing you which file this is. With anonymization, you can see that each file was given a randomized name with the selected prefix. To know which of the original files belongs to which anonymized file, click on the Reports icon at the top of your workspace here. The anonymization report will give you the anonymized file name with the corresponding original file name and the date on which it was anonymized. You can print by clicking on the Print icon here, or export by selecting a file type from the Export drop-down menu. You can export the anonymization report in PDF, CSV, TIFF, and more. Of course, there's no limit to how many Watchers you can add. You just need to click on the Add Folder to Watch icon and go through the same steps to add another Watcher that can perform different operations, like redacting faces and screens from videos, muting profanity from audio, or resizing media files to the correct size. Using the Watcher is a sure way to streamline your redaction process and save you time using CaseGuard Studio for document redaction. Happy redacting!